Good afternoon. I don't even know what time it is. I would say it's probably going on 4. I'm sitting in the Osho. I just showed you the creek and everything. As you can tell, my hair's a little wet. Yes, it's 90 degrees here. Okay, there's no AC in my rig, and I wanted to stop and chit-chat with you because I think in the last one I had the cough. I don't know if I erased that one. I was coughing so bad I couldn't put it out. Anyway, what day are we on? This is Tuesday, the 18th. Happy birthday, son. We're now 51 today. That's my oldest. And my one grandson's was the 17th. And I think my other one's was 15th. So I missed them. That's all right. They don't call their granny too often, and granny's not going to have a whole lot of time to, I'm not going to chase them down. They're teenagers, and they're just not going to sit and listen to a good old granny like you do. I'm sorry. Oh, yeah. Did you notice? They're back. I quit my job, but I got my nails back. And my new friend goes, "You don't have to wear makeup or anything for me." And I go, oops, I'm in big trouble because I have on earrings. I have nails. You notice I got my rings back too. So here I am. It has been an amazing 2 weeks since I met my new friend. And we had a 3-hour lunch today. And here I am coming to go get Chinese food. But he's a truck driver. He goes from Carthage, he picks up flour, takes it to Jane where he lives, parks the rig overnight, takes it in the morning for Oklahoma, goes from Oklahoma back to Carthage. Then he has to sit at the Flying J to get his new load for the next day before he goes home to Jane. So anyway, we meet up at the Flying J, which is a truck stop. And we visit today. Our normal 30-minute lunch that he takes went into 3 hours. But we had a lot to talk about. So guess her granny's going this weekend. If I don't come back, people, you can go chase him down. All my friends have pictures of him. I took pictures today. I'm not giving them to you yet. I'm not ready to take that step. He's just fun. He's just comfortable. He's just, okay, 15 years, people. Okay, so I can have a little bit of excitement. Okay, it's been 15 years since I dated, hugged, kissed, been near, touched a human being with emotions. Okay? Hang in there. This ain't fun. It's spooky. It's scary. I'm scared to death because it's different. Okay? Maybe you all have your mates, your partners you've been with. I haven't. I have been 15 years. Well, my husband died in 2007, but he had had a stroke 2 years before that and was bedfast. So all I was his caretaker and changed his poopy diapers and stuff like that. I mean, a year before that, we were never real kissy-huggy, As long as he had his smokes and sat in his chair and watched his TV and had his pop, he was fine. That's all he ever wanted. And a pizza here and there and Popeye's chicken. So to this day, you know what I don't eat, and that's Popeye's chicken. I have a hard enough time with KFC. Anyway, I got my hair cut, but I didn't have her shave it. She decided that since I was seeing someone, I needed to be sexy. So it's not very good now because I'm soaking wet. And I've stopped 3 times. I've been texting everybody because I'm going down to his house for the weekend because Sunday is my 70th birthday. If I don't return, you need to chase him down, everybody. I'm spooked, okay? It's hard, but I know it works. I mean, a while ago I was sitting at the light and he goes by in his rig and honks at me because he was going a different direction and we were at the same light. So, I know who he works for. Okay, anyway, I'm doing fine. I got over the coughing pretty much. I had to go get a HEPA filter and put in my room, and that helped a lot with all of that. Tootsie's at home. He has a dog. So Tootsie's going to have a playmate this weekend to see. She does not like, this morning I put her out. The neighbors have 2 dogs. So I put her out in the front yard, which is fenced. And I put my cousin's daughter's dog is staying at the house. A little one like Tootsie. So they get along okay, except for she goes in and steals all Tootsie's food. She eats her own, then she goes in and steals Tootsie's. Okay, that's fine. Tootsie don't care. So I put them both out in the front yard. Next thing I know, I hear Tootsie going, and she's at the door, and I can hear her banging. I open the door, and here's this big black dog from next door, medium dog, not a big dog, but a medium dog, trying to play with her, and she's like, no, Mom, and her ridge of her back was up. She was like, let me in, open the door. She flew in. The other one, she was like, okay, and she came in too. And so I was like, okay, so the neighbors fixed the fence, and hopefully they aren't back out there. But that was her little experience for today. And so she's in the room. She stares out the window so she can watch everything that goes by. I leave the curtain pulled in one little corner. Then she's got two pillows she lays upon. And then she lays there and watches what goes on outside. So this is Granny's week. It has been marvelous. I got a haircut. I got nails. I got a friend, and I missed you. I quit coughing, pretty much. Sometimes at night, I cough still pretty heavy. Not going in and out of that rig has been wonderful, but it's 90, 92, 91 around here, okay? It is so muggy. Thank God this weekend it's going to go down to 77 and possibly 40% chance of rain on Friday. This is Tuesday. So I probably look really funny because my skin is so clammy. I feel like, okay. So how are you guys doing? Oh, it is so nice. It is so nice not to have to go to work. You don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to clean my rig out this week. That is no fun. I went to storage. Then my cousin got her stuff from her dad's place. Well, she didn't have anywhere to put it. So I've got a bed frame, headboard, and everything in my storage. It isn't mine, but it's okay. She had to have somewhere to put it. And then she got me a whole bunch of stuff. You know, I've got some more dishes, some cups, some hangers, a wicker basket, and some different things from her dad. So that's good. And that was my Uncle Dean. I think if you looked in May, you would see his funeral thing. I think I put it up. If not, it was on my Facebook page. Anyway, I missed you all. I know you thought maybe I left and went somewhere. And just laugh at this one. I tell you what my new friend wants to do. Yeah, he wants to travel. Don't laugh! Don't laugh! She stopped laughing. I want to raise goats and he wants to travel. So the best thing I can think is when I get a place is I'll have my cousin come and live on the property. And that way we can travel and she can take care of the property. Anyway, he doesn't know when he's going to retire. He'll be 66 in March. And if we're still together, who knows, you know? But here's a little something for you, just so you can kind of have a happy day and think of things that, and it must be this time of year. I don't know what it is, but my girlfriend who met a guy on farmers.net, which is where I met him, they got married within 6 weeks of meeting. She's getting baptized Sunday into the Mormon church. Her father, who met another lady, but he met her at the church, is getting married this weekend or next weekend. Okay? Don't ask. I don't know what's in the air. I have no clue. I'm like, okay, anybody now? If you're single and you're over 65, go for it. It's time. So, people, this is what Granny's world is like now. We're going to my car. I put the tires on it, got the oil change. It was running so good. And then the fuel injection went stupid. So now it's running so lean that once you drive it, it'll start fine because it's had all night to set and re-interject itself. It's fine. But when it gets hot and you turn it off, because I went and got lunch and was going to go in to Walmart after 8, so I parked in a shade tree. Yeah. And I didn't have my charger with me at that time. I almost ran out of juice trying to get that pup dog started because it won't start. I pumped it. That didn't work. I put my foot to the floor, and that didn't work. I finally just gave up and sat there for a couple of minutes, and all that gas finally dwindled down, and it finally after going rah, 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 for 5 minutes, seemed like maybe the only one, it started, and I went straight home. I'm not used to car issues. I don't drive like that, you know, and I've noticed this one. She's going to have to go in and have, it's been 2 years since she had a spark plug, but it's only been 10,000 miles. 11,000. So, 12, 13,000 miles. But she's already got this, just a little drag when I start her. And I notice these things, you know. When you're 5 years old and you're already handing tools to your grandpa and your dad under a milk truck or a wood truck, because that's what grandpa and daddy did, you soon learn stuff. You know, my whole life, everybody's been truckers. All my uncles on my dad's side drove. Uncle Dean, the one that died, Uncle Harriet's still here. Everybody in them drove. Even my cousin Phyllis, she drove. I have a CDL, okay? It's not like we don't drive. Look what I'm driving. I'm driving a 22-foot RV that is 9.6 at the top, okay? So, and I swing it around like most people do a car. Because, I don't know, it's just something that was bred in our family. It's something everybody's done. So, anyway, I notice little things like that. Anyway, oh God, I haven't read clues. I've had so much going on because I meet him every other day or so for lunch. And today's turned into 3 hours instead of 30 minutes to an hour. So, I don't know how long that'll last. Maybe after I spend the weekend with him, he'll run away. It's spooky. You know, when you've spent your whole life and had your children and you had friends and everything, and then all of a sudden you went 15 years without a real hug, a real kiss, with emotions, you know, being involved in those things. That's a big difference. So, me, God, and the universe are the only ones that are going to know what's really going to go on. So, well, on top of that, he calls me every morning at 8 o'clock and every night at 9, like clockwork. Okay, you can't feel this, but there's sweat on my hands, so I gotta go, guys. Anyway, I am alive. I am doing well. I'll get back with you, especially if we go to Roaring River. Down by him, there's a place where my mom and them, they used to go all the time, and I've been there once with my cousins. I don't know if we're going to take the rig and go down there and spend the night, or what we're going to do. We'll take his truck. Anyway, my best to all of you. Thank you for sharing my life. Thank you for being there. Wow. See what I mean? And this is good. I was doing this every 5 minutes. I was so sore. There for a while, I couldn't get a deep breath. So, I'm healing. Lots of orange juice. Tons of vitamins. So, my best to you all. May you have a blessed day. May you make a wish and make it come true for yourself. Remember, it's you. You have to go after what is in your heart. You can't let the rest of the world tell you who you are, what you're going to do. It's just like I said with doctors and everything. Be your own best advocate. This is your body. This is your life. You need to work on it and check. This is why I love, here I go, and I'm almost up to my 15 minutes. I use Verizon, and I love it because I have the internet. I have unlimited minutes. I check everything out. We sit there at the table while we were talking, looking up his retirement because he'll be 66, and he was wondering about how much he could make, blah, blah, blah. So we sit there, and it's like carrying your computer around in your pocket, okay? You know, I've got this Galaxy 9, so everybody, get with it. Get with the program. Check out your own life. Keep abreast of who and what you are and what you want. Don't throw it in somebody else's hands and then complain about what they do, because it isn't theirs to do. It's yours. So go after what you want for yourself and don't always put it in other people's hands. Mwah! Love you all. May you have a blessed, blessed weekend, and may you enjoy it to the fullest, because Granny will be 70 the next time you see her. Love you all. Bye.